I think, twice. But in any case, I want to listen again because this is what we don't do usually. This is how a machine is working. And to understand it, you have to try, turn back, try, turn back, because it's not something. So for me, for example, it was difficult to understand.
Yes, yes, totally. So maybe we'll do it from time to time. I
Yeah.
think it's interesting topic because it's also changing from time to time because models are evolving and new features are coming up, and mostly they affect working with the context. I don't know why, but this is it. So we'll wait a few minutes and we'll start. I'm preparing my presentation. Yes, it's
Osman
fine.
explained it already for 2 years, and that's why he has really great experience how to explain also this context, how to put it in the language model, how to explain the language model, what do you want to receive at the end. And I remember when I started in January, I turned back to Osman, I think every other day with the questions. Yes, I try to put it, but still I don't have the result that I want.
Yeah, it happens from time to time. Christian, I see you as well. You made this day, you came here on your holiday. Thank you. And hello. Okay, I think we can start. As always, I remind you that this call is on a record, so I hope it's fine to everyone, because we want to send this recording to other people. And if it's possible for you to turn cameras on, I would be very glad because seeing people is the thing I lack because of this connections, because of the Zoom. But at least I'll see someone and be able to understand what is going on. So okay, I'm sharing my screen, and just a second. I'm closing each my window. Okay. I hope you see my window now. Yes, I guess you see it. Maria, help me.
Yes, yes, everything is fine.
Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, let's start. Today we're going to talk about AI models, different AI models, and about working with the context. As I mentioned earlier, it's the most important thing when you work with AI because it has affects all fields. It doesn't matter, are you a physician or I don't know, you work in finance or you work with like education, etc. In any field, it's just the most important thing. We need to understand models and context. So briefly, I want to again to reintroduce me, because if someone is first time here, I'm Osman. I'm working with AI, and my statistics are that I have on my own about 2,000 hours with AI, and also I was a CEO of AI school where also Maria was participating as a student, and I helped around 1,000 plus professionals to understand AI, and we also helped some people in Basel and China. It's Filippo. We helped him to make presentations with AI. And also I work with some AI tools to help doctors, specifically in Switzerland, to make their life easier. So this is why it was a quick introduction. And what we are going to talk about today. First of all, we are going to talk about how AI models think. Second thing, how we need to work with the context. And third thing is prompting. And last thing is a model choice and validation. And I want to give you the quick tip and quick rule how we need to think about AI. So AI isn't actually about search or about like finding something. It's more or less like a human being. And I want you to think about it like a super intern. And if we think about super intern, it means that AI is extremely well read. It knows a lot of things, like crazy amount of knowledge, and no human being can know so much things like AI. And basically, if we talk about AI models like OpenAI, it has knowledge about almost everything until 2023. And after that, it has some cutoff of the knowledge, but it's not a big deal because still it has so much knowledge that no one can have. And this is our AI assistant would have this kind of knowledge. Secondly, it's fast and always on. So this is a big difference between us human beings and AI, that AI doesn't sleep and it can give us instant answers. And it's the most important thing because we can rely on it. We can rely on it more, even more than on a human being, because like if we write some person and it's night, we're not gonna expect that it will answer us immediately. Someone will answer us immediately. But if we talk about AI, it will. So, and the last thing is that AI is eager but clueless. And this is a thing we need to remember when we work with it, because AI needs your guidance. And it is our responsibility to make AI help us, because AI, okay, it wants us to help us, and people like designed it to help us, but still we need to give it information, because with no information, it can help us. And as I mentioned before, AI doesn't mean search. It's not a Google. It's not like Bing. It's not a searching engine. It's more like a human being. And if I want to give you some example, I want to tell you that if we talk about searching engine, it's more or less one-step process. Like we write something in Google, like give me information on diabetes, something like that, and we get this information, and that's it. There is no step two. We can't do that, nothing with this information using just Google. We need to do it on our like ourselves. But if we work with AI, we can do like first step, second step, third step, like dozens of steps. We can make it like a long process and get better results. And if like we talk about this example, on first step, we can ask AI model to like explain diabetes in simple terms for our new patient. And after that, we can ask AI to make like a patient-friendly handout based on that information. And third step, we can ask it like to make, I don't know, story about it. And the next step, we can ask it to make a letter about it. And each steps like almost infinite. We can do everything we want. And but when we work with it, we need to understand what we need to give it context. We'll go to it next few minutes. But first, I want to tell you about models, because I think this is the first thing you will face. It's that we have dozens of AI models. I'll show you. If you see my window now, we have two different windows, like just a second. If I click here in ChatGPT, we'll see these kind of models. There are a lot of them, like GPT-4o, O3, O3 Pro, O4 Mini, and actually OpenAI have terrible naming, but still it's working somehow. And it's very important to choose model wisely, because it affects on our results. And I want to describe you two kind of models. Like if we go here, it's reasoning models and basic models. This is a significant leap we got like in December of 2024. OpenAI introduced thinking models like O1. And what does mean thinking models or reasoning models? It means that these kind of models can think. Let's try it. It's easier to try and see how it works and understand it that way. Okay, right now we have a model ChatGPT 4o, and let's ask it something like, how do you think, what is the most important thing for a doctor in Switzerland? Just basic question. Okay, let's see. As you see, we got this answer almost immediately. where was nothing, like there was no thinking process. We sent our request and immediately we got an answer. But if we, just a second, if we go and open like different model, O3, this is a reasoning model, and we copy paste same question here and type it here and send it, you'll see that we see here thinking. It's literally like a human being. And if we open this thinking process, you will see that AI model is trying to understand something and have multiple steps inside of it. It's more or less like a human being. When we as human beings have some questions, we are not like smart ones. We're not going to try to answer immediately. We're going to try to think about it, to understand what person in front of us, why person in front of us asking this question, what he wants to know, why he wants to know this. And AI model, reasoning models do the same. And if you see, it takes much more time. It got 31 seconds to AI model to give us an answer. And we can even open this thinking process and see what AI model thought about before answering our question. And if you see, I asked, how do you think, what is the most important thing for doctor in Switzerland? And AI model is thinking. The user seems to ask about what is most crucial for doctors in Switzerland. Okay, which I assume could include aspects like patient safety, ethics, language proficiency. Doctors in Switzerland follow like some regulations, etc., etc. And based on this kind of thinking process, AI model decides to go to the internet and search for it. After gathering some information, it thinks, okay, to make sure the information is up to date, I'll perform a web search to check the latest details. So this is multiple steps, and it really makes results better because it helps AI to think about its own, like it even called like chain of thoughts. What you see here is thinking process, and it's called chain of thoughts because we have one thought, after that we have second thought, after that we have fourth thought, like we have a lot of thoughts on one basic question, and it helps AI to deal with really complex tasks. After that, in the next hour, I'll show you why this is important. So coming back to AI models, we have models like GPT-4o, and all models in OpenAI, those who start with O means reasoning models. O3, O3 Pro, O4 Mini, O4 Mini High, it's all reasoning models. They all think. GPT-4o and GPT 4.5, GPT-4a, 4.1, GPT-4.1 Mini are not reasoning models. They answer immediately on your questions. So if I suggest you to use AI based on your tasks, if you have some really simple task and like writing some letter, and you think that this kind of task will get like 1 step, 2 steps, I suggest you to use basic models like GPT-4o because it's faster. But if you have some information and some task, it's really complex, and you want AI to work as hard as possible, I suggest you to use thinking models because it reassures you that the information is up to date, the information is somehow validated by someone, or AI model uses like some authoritative sources and etc. And if you have some questions, please ask. Because this is a little bit difficult part, but it's very important to be on the same page with you. So if you have questions, please just turn your microphone on and ask any question, and I'll answer it before we go to the next points. Okay.
Osman,
Maria.
what about the tools? Will we discuss it later, or you want to mention them now?
No. We'll discuss it later. It's not. We won't do it right now.
And we will discuss only GPT models, or also Gemini, so Google models as well.
I want you like right now, I want you like just to understand difference between reasoning and non-reasoning models, because right now on the market, basically any providers have two types of models: Gemini, DeepSeek, Anthropic's models. All of them have same kinds of models. One are reasoning and others are non-reasoning. It basically, if you understand this difference, based on OpenAI's models, it will help you understand difference like in Gemini or in Cloudy, etc. Because if we go to Gemini, okay, we'll see here we have models like GPT or Gemini 2.5 Flash. It's non-reasoning model. But if we go to Gemini 2.5 Pro, it's reasoning model. And we can even ask the same question, like we'll turn here non-reasoning model, GPT 2.5, and turn the reasoning model. Okay, and here we have GPT or Gemini 2.5 Pro. And okay, we'll ask the same question here. Writing here, okay, and we're writing it here. As you see on the left window, we got immediate answer. But on the right side, we have the same thing. We have thinking process, and basically it's almost the same like GPTs. It's got only difference based on what use case you got, but it's not that important. It's about details. So yeah.
I think that it is also important that not reasoning model gives no references, and reasoning model normally gives the reference where it was taken.
Yes. It's a big difference. So if you are working on some research task, you almost need, almost always you need to use reasoning models because they work better. Okay, I hope this is fine. We'll have like question time next. So now we're coming back. Okay, we understood what are the models and what kind of models we have, like reasoning and non-reasoning models. Next thing I want to talk with you about is context. Because without context, we will get generic answers, generic outputs. And this is the biggest, the worst part of like working without context. And you can think about it like about your colleague. Imagine you got a colleague that works in your clinic for the first time, and it has no like, and even we can think about it as student. It have this student have never been in a clinic before, and he doesn't know how to work with your patient. But he's really well written, well read. He knows a lot of things. He's educated. He's smart. He basically wants to work. But if you ask this person to like write a letter for some doctor or make to like work with a patient, you won't expect that this person will work good, because he doesn't have any kind of knowledge on he doesn't have any kind of specific knowledge on how he should work. And he will give us as generic outputs as AI does as well. And we can test this. Okay, we're coming back. We are coming back to ChatGPT, and we'll work again with the two windows. Let's try to give one task to different, but in different ways. In one way, we'll give it generic, really no context, and we'll give generic request. But in the second window, we'll ask the same task, but we'll provide more information. Here in ChatGPT, we have button, it's dictation button. When I'll click this button, I'll start speaking, and it will transcribe everything I said. So I want you to help me to write a letter to my doctor Maria. Tell her I want an appointment tomorrow because of my skin. We're sending this. Here is a letter. Okay, it's normally fine. Not a big deal. But on the second window, what we're gonna do? Hello, my name is Osman. I'm 24 years old. I have some skin problems. Basically, I have like seborrhea, I think, and I have issues with my hand. And I want you to help me to write a letter for my doctor Maria. She's a Swiss doctor. She knows a lot of things about skin, and I want her to help me. And also, I want you to ask me some questions about me and help me to write this letter better. So Maria will be able to answer me properly and faster and help me better. So what I did right now, I gave AI model more information about me. And it seems obvious, but the biggest problem with people starting using AI that mostly people are trying to give like very short request. They got like really generic answers, and they think that AI model is stupid, or it works bad, or it's not that smart as it's like mentioned in news, etc., etc. But the problem is that we are not giving any kind of information. Imagine that some patient comes to you and he tells like, I'm sick, bro, doctor, I'm sick, and you are trying to think, okay, what's the problems with you? Like, tell me some more information. And with AI, we have the same thing. And the quick tip is here. If you don't know what you need to give AI, just ask AI to ask you questions. And this is the thing I did in last section. I told AI, I want you to ask me some questions about me and help me to write this letter. It's about like working with assistant. So okay, now we're sending this question with this request, and it says, thank you, Osman. Here's what I would like to ask you about to complete your letter. Symptoms, medical history, lifestyle, expectations. These questions will help me a lot, because if I'll answer them properly, Maria will receive not this kind of generic like letter that has basically no information about me, but Maria will get like really detailed request, and Maria will understand, okay, I can help Osman, or okay, I need to like give Osman some context of our doctor. And this is about working with the context. And then you work with the context. Just think about that you can adjust AI based on your needs. So right on a second window, we got really a lot of questions, but I don't have much time. So I say, ChatGPT, I don't have so much time. I want you to give me like 3 quick questions, and based on that, please write me a letter. I have no more than 5 minutes, because I don't want to ask so much questions, answer so much questions, because I don't have time. Okay, got it, Asman. Where on your body do you have skin problems, and what do they feel? Okay, that's great. Let's answer these questions. I have skin problems on my eyes, and it scratches a little bit, and it's red a little bit. Have I used any treatments before? No, I haven't. What do you want Maria to do for you? I want to Maria be my general like doctor and help me to deal with that. I'm okay to go to another doctor, but I want Maria to assist me with that. This is all. And also I want to provide you information that my mother has same issues, so maybe it's important. So what you see, I'm working with the context and providing more information. And it's really important. It will help us to get another kind of letter. So you can compare. On the left side, we have like, oh, hello, Maria, I'm writing a request to appointment, blah, 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 blah. But on the second window, we have like, my name is Usman. I'm 24 years old. I have irritation around my eyes. My skin is slightly red, itchy. And you as a doctor, you can see that this kind of letter is basically better than this kind of letter. But to get to this kind of letter, we had few more steps before we got to this kind of thing. And this kind of approach works everywhere. So if you get like really dumb answer from AI, it's not because AI works bad. It's basically because it have no knowledge on what you are working on. And I want to give you one more question and one more example here. And after that, we're going to go to the presentation. I will give you really simple framework on how you can adjust your context. So basically, what we got here, it's a good letter. But I know Maria is a busy person. I know Maria doesn't like long letters. I'll say to AI model, letter is great, but Maria is very busy person and she likes very short letters. Please write it that way. Okay. Absolutely, Osman. Here's a much shorter version. Hi, Maria. I've been some redness and itching around my eyes. No treatment used yet. My mother has similar symptoms. It might be hereditary. I'd be grateful if you could assist me with this or offer me to someone else. This is a great letter, I think. Maria, what do you think? Is it good? Will you help me with my eyes?
Yeah, yes, it's okay. And you know me that I don't like if it is more than 3 lines in one mail.
Yes, yes. Okay. So this is about working with the context. So coming back to our presentation, as you see, I didn't lie to you. Without context, we have generic outputs. I got an easy framework for you. It's based on 4 things, like who, what, how. Oh, sorry, I haven't changed the last one, but it was why. It was why. Just give me a second, I'll change this so it won't. Okay, we are coming back. So this is a really easy framework and we'll use it right now. First thing you need to give AI for whom you are doing this task and whom you want AI to be. Second thing, we are giving specific task. Third thing, we are giving like on how AI should give us answer back. And last thing, we are giving a purpose. Let's try this out. We're coming back to our it's a playground. Let's try this way. We'll try. Maria, maybe you have some ideas we can try on. You want us to work on? Okay. Don't worry. Let's make it this way. Hello. I want you to help me to write a letter for my students. Basically, I am a teacher and I explain people how to use AI. I want you to be my copywriter and be a copywriter who have been studying like copywriting for 20 years. I want you to write a simple letter that will explain my students why they need to come to the lesson today. The lesson is about AI models and working with the context. I want you to do this because I want a lot of people to be on our lesson today. And I want you to format this in a way that basically Swiss doctors like. So I want you to use really understandable words. I want you to write polite. I want you to be accurate. And I want you to give some kind of sources. Okay. So as you will right now, like will be a surgeon, will look through this prompt. Look this. First of all, I said, I want you to help to write me letter for my students. For whom? Next, I set AI to be someone, to be a copywriter who works in industry for 20 years. Next thing, I gave my AI model a task. I gave it like write a simple letter that will explain to my students why they need to come to the lesson today. After that, I told AI why I want to do this, why I need this letter. And last thing, I asked AI to make it like to write it polite, to write it like in a way Swiss doctors like. So we're sending this. no, we'll make a little trick here. I want you to show difference between AI models again. We'll choose another model on the left side. We'll choose, just a second, we'll choose here O3. It's a reasoning model, and we'll give this same request to two different models. And let's see what will happen. So left model again went thinking about it and trying to make it. On the right side, we'll start from the right side. So on the right side, we have special invitation to today's lesson on AI model and context. Dear students, I hope this message will find you well. Okay, I would like to warmly invite you. Okay, understanding here is trying to little bit like to explain people why they need here to be here. Understanding AI, how AI uses context is not a just technical skill, it's practical key to improving your results, saving time and communicating more clearly with modern tools. That's totally correct. Today's lesson is carefully designed to be simple to follow, precise and practical. Okay, and it's basically not a bad thing. I think it's good, and it at least it has some specific things. It's written in a manner, in a way I would like somehow. To be honest, I would work on it more because I don't like that it's very long, but it's okay for the first try. And let's look on the left side what we got here. Here we got, I hope this note will finds you well. This afternoon we'll meet for a focused 16-minute lesson. It's more specific. Here's why the session matters. And you see, like, same task, but two different models act really different and we got different results. And if we need something like precise, I think the left model worked better because it has like clear formation. It have time here. It have link. If it had thought about links, and the right model haven't thought about it. So this is about how we can use this framework. And if you talk about your specific task, for example, you need to write a letter for your colleague, for doctor, and you want to tell about your patient, you also need to give some context to your AI, and it will help you to write a better letter or like plan something better in a better way. Next thing we are going to talk is really little bit difficult. So if you have questions now, please ask me. I beg you. I need questions. Maybe something is hard. Maybe something is okay. It's good. If something is good, please write in a chat that everything is fine, or maybe you need some assistance. I need to get some little bit feedback. It will help me.
Maybe we can speak also about tone of voice, because everyone is writing these letters and this type of things differently, because we are different. How we can make it, because it's not enough to put down I'm a rheumatologist, that I'm seeing the patients in my daily routines or something like this, but you need to also give more specific tasks.
Yes, okay, we'll try, we'll do this. This is a great, Emmanuel, thank you very much. Everything fine till now. I hope it will be the same next 30 minutes. Let's little bit tweak our tone of voice, because as Mary mentioned, it's really important. I'll make it a little bit in a fantastic way, but let's make this, okay, I don't want to type in something, I'll dictate. Okay, can you please write this letter like you are German Gosse, and you are keen on philosophy, and make this letter look like it has been written by German Gosse. And then on the left side, we'll write this. Okay, I love this letter, and I want you to write this like a president of Switzerland. I'm giving you fine examples, but I want you to entertain you a little bit. Okay. I think German Gosse is written a little bit different way. Dear students, as a president of the Swiss Confederation, I have the honor of inviting you to a lesson. I don't know, is really president of Swiss Confederation writes like that, but okay. Let's look on the right side. Dear companions, each day offers a quiet invitation, opportunity not merely to learn, but to understand and perhaps to change. This afternoon, we shall gather once again, not an obligation, but in pursuit. You see, this is a different thing. This is really looks like different tone of voice. And we can even make this to look like someone's tone of voice. We can get, like, if you are talking with Maria a lot and you have her emails, you can get her emails to put it in an AI model, ask AI model to describe how Maria speaks, and ask AI model to imitate Maria's writing. And you'll get around 80 to 90% of similarity. It won't be as Maria, of course. Maria is like unique, but we'll try, we'll be able to make it. But if I want you to give like something, not only fantastic examples, I want to give you real thing, according to me. I like when my letters are short, and I like then they have bullet points, and I like that formation is clear and we have some headers, so it's these letters are easy to understand. Please write it this way. Okay, we see it has headers, it has bullet points right now, it has like even emojis and something like that. It's fine. You can work on it. And if you want to like make it this tone of voice better and look like more like you need to describe it and describe it really well. Give a lot of information, how you like your letters to be, why you like them to be this way, why you don't like another way. Imagine that you have a person in front of you and this person wants to understand how to write like you. And just to explain to this person, and similar thing is going on with AI. Okay, let's come back to next, Tanya.
We have another two questions.
Yes, I see. Fedro, what if you ask 2 times the same question to the same model? Will the output be the same? Short answer, no, it doesn't. It's like a variations of on theme. Exactly, Emmanuel is totally correct. But we can make, if we want to get almost the same outputs, it's not possible to get 100% same output. It's not possible. But if we want it to be almost the same, we are giving really specific instructions, very specific. And they need to be so specific that it's very hard to give you different answer. So it can be like the question, we can trick this. We can try this out. It's possible to do it. Okay, we turn on ChatGPT for all, and here it will. I think I have one kind of request. It's possible for us to try. Can you please tell me about what is the name of yellow thing in a sky? One word. Just give me one word, please. You see, we have two same answers, but it's possible only if we have really possible one answer, basically, and if we give really specific instruction. Because as you see here, I give it specific instruction that I need one word. But if I won't give this, you'll see that I'll get. I think I'll get different. You see, we got different answer because I didn't ask AI to give me like specific output. On the right side, I told it I want just one word. On the left side, nothing. I just asked the question, and because of that, we got different answer. So yeah, I hope I answered your question. Tanya, can you save certain sentences like the ending of a letter so that ChatGPT remembers or how I like write letters? Can you show how? Yes, it's totally possible. Thank you for your questions. This is really great. I love it. So it's pretty simple. I'll make it this way. When you use ChatGPT and you have Plus subscription, this is why you need subscription, you can adjust and control AI model and give some specific instructions that will work in every chat. We are clicking on the right button here. We here have settings. On the settings, we need to go to the personalization. Here we have custom instructions. We click on them. And here you can give AI information about you. And yes, you see here, anything else that ChatGPT should know about you. Let's tell it, I am Osman. I am, now everyone knows that I'm Osman. Okay, and I'm 24 years old. And I have skin problems, for example. And here we can write what traits should ChatGPT have, and we can say it. When you write a letter from me, put this in the end. Just a second, it's slow. It's a little bit freezing. In the end of each letter, like, okay, I don't know why, but we'll do this way. Okay, we're saving. Coming on, we are in a new chat, and we'll say, what is my name? It's also about context, but about context that works long term. And okay, now we say, write a letter to Maria. I need an appointment tomorrow. Oh, lots of mistakes. Okay, don't worry. As you see, it has some problem because this symbol's turning to the quotation. But if we copy this, you see, we have this in the end. So this is possible to make ChatGPT work the way we like. I hope I answered your question, Tanya. Yes, great.
Osman,
Thank you very much. Yes.
I have another comment because sometimes the hallucination that we have with ChatGPT, they're really a lot. And what you showed me in February, I think it was this temperature. Maybe we can show it also for everyone because the temperature of our connection with the ChatGPT is very important in medical job.
We'll come to this in the end of this session. I'll tell you about it. Okay. Now I need your attention, please. Now we are diving in a very important thing, but it's a little bit complicated. Tokens. Tokens. It's we people, when we write something, we are learned to use symbols or words or sentences or paragraphs or some other measurements of text. But AI models have different measurement of the text. They don't know word. They don't know what does sentence means. All they are working on is tokens. And why we need to understand tokens? Where is one use case why we need to understand tokens? Because any model we have right now on the market have its own limitations. if we go here, where is the context limitation for general models I suggest you to use? GPT-4o, GPT-4.1, o3, Gemini 2.5 Pro, and DeepSeek. And as you see, GPT-4o have maximal input tokens 128,000. GPT-4 4.1 have over 1 million, and Gemini 2.5 also have limitation over 1 million. GPT-03 have 200,000, and DeepSeek have 128,000 limit. And this limitation is very important for us because it helps us to understand how long discussions we can have with AI, or how big information we can give to AI. You are doctors, you work with information a lot, and this is very important for you because, for example, you want to get some summarization on a research. You went on a PubMed. Mentioning a PubMed, I actually went there, and what I did, I found some article. Oh, I know. I hope this very interesting article. And this kind of article, each letter like in this article counts when we talk about input tokens. And we'll copy this. I'm clicking Command A, and it's like selects all this text. And I'm clicking copy. And now I'm going to a tool named Tokenizer, and I can put here like input. We can write just a second, anything here, and I'm pasting it here. And as you see, this article has almost 10,000 tokens in it. It's okay for us. Right now, all models have this kind of capacity. But 2 years ago, first model from OpenAI was able to get to work with only 4,000 tokens. Like imagine 4,000. Now we have it. All models have over 100,000 tokens. And it's not a big deal for us to work with this kind of articles. But okay, we get like, it's how many pages? It's 9 pages. But for example, we have 10 articles, and each of them have like 10 pages. It multiplies our amount of tokens 10 times, basically. Like we can paste it here, set like, you see, we're growing fast. And if we put like 10 documents with a lot of tokens in it inside of the model that isn't capable of this amount and doesn't have this amount of capacity, we will get terrible results. And I want you to remember this. And if you are working with a big amount of text, and for example, with books or with articles or with YouTube videos, I suggest you to use bigger models. And bigger models are GPT-4.1 and Gemini 2.5 Pro. Basically, it's very simple. You just need to switch your model, and that's it. You go to like OpenAI, and you choose here, click here, and you get like 4.1. Okay, that's fine. This is all you need to do. Maybe it wasn't that complicated as I expected, but I hope this will help you. So what do you think about this? Just give me a second. I see something in the chat. In my letters, I often use EGFRCRCICYS. Then I say the number. How can I make it remember that? Evgenia, great question. Let's do this way. I'll show you. Okay, it's very simple thing I want to show you. Attention, please. This will be very simple, but it will give you so many results. What we do today, I want you to come like to your, when you will have like 30 minutes, come to AI model and say these magical words. I'm first time user of ChatGPT. I want to create custom instructions to myself. Please ask me questions about me and help me to write custom instructions to you, and you'll work better and you'll understand how I want things to be. I'm a physician from Switzerland. I have some things like specific typography. I have some formation rules. I have some tone of voice rules. I want like you to help me and assist in my daily job, but I want you to know things that are important about me. So basically, I don't work. I don't do stuff. I just ask AI to ask me something. Okay, welcome, Osman. I'm started to help you to set up the custom instructions. General background. What medical specialty do you practice? What are most common tasks? What are particular types of tasks or topics? Typography and formatting preferences. Or do you prefer a specific font size? Should I use bullet points, number list? Are there any particular symbols? You see, Evgenia, we got here what we want. So I'll say right now, I have only one rule. I'll copy paste your okay. That's a great and very specific detail in your letters. Okay, here's can you capture a custom instruction? Okay, great. Now we're going here, clicking here, clicking personalize, what traits, pasting it here. Okay, that's fine. I don't how we can test it. Can you please help me to give me I don't know how to write this and what I need to write to test it. Maria, can you help me please?
So you can write down that I had seen the patient with creatinine, I don't know, 30.
Uh-huh.
What is his GFR?
What 30?
Or 30. Then you can put like this because ChatGPT understands it. Yes,
You
because
see.
you need also the weight of the patient to
Okay.
provide
Weight like okay,
50,
70,
52, 79,
50,
okay, kilograms.
52. I haven't given any kind of a task, so it's writing some like I don't know something like
Eugenia,
what is the task?
can you help us? Is she here? Yes.
Tell it that cystatin C is 0.8 and creatinine is 80.
Sorry, I a little bit lack of
Creatinine is 80 and cystatin C is 0.8.
cystatis. How I can write this stuff?
CYS. The first letter is C.
Uh-huh.
CYSTATIN. Cystatin
Cystatin.
is 0.8.
Great. And weight? Do we need to?
No, doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's a female. I think that should be enough. And
Oh,
the age is 48.
48. And what is the task? What we need to write here? What?
To calculate the EGFR, creatinine, cystatin, the thing we said before, the formula. Yeah, that one.
Great.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, let's try this out.
Wow.
That's it. As you see, it even have put here my like my letter. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, Evgenia, I hope I helped you.
Yes.
Great. Great. So now we're going to last section, AI mistakes and hallucinations. So, you know, for a while, for me, the problem of hallucination have disappeared because I know what kind of models I need to use and how I need to ask them to work on the task I have. Okay, I'm not a doctor, and of course I don't have like this kind of specific task as you, but still I have some really little bit hard, difficult tasks, and where I need also AI not to hallucinate. And the answer is simple here. Basically, you need to do just two things. Use reasoning models, and second thing, ask for sources. This is it, like basically. And Maria also mentioned before temperature. I'll show you what is it. But right now, I just want you to show why I suggest you to use reasoning models and ask for sources. So just give me a second. I go to our handout for a second lesson. You'll get this handout after our lesson. But I have a prompt here, and I'm just copying it. And I'm going to ChatGPT and I'm opening a new chat, pasting it here. And what I want to do is to click for reasoning models. And right now, O3 is almost the best reasoning model on the market. And let's see what I wrote here. Summarize the latest ESC guidelines on heart failure in less than 300 words. Provide links for all sources. If sources are unavailable, clearly say source not found. And we are sending this to the world. Okay. And it's thinking. Thank God it's thinking. Okay, the user is asking for a summary. And as you see, it's searching through web and it's going to some pages. It's not making up things. It's thinking. It's looking for an answer. It's following our instructions. And because it's a really smart model, it's enough to give it like this kind of short request. And for also this, all we write to AI, it's prompts. It's named prompts, but basically they are requests. It's not a big deal how you call it. And as you see here, AI models, like I need to verify the DOI for the update, which is likely like something. But there is some uncertainty. I'll now open the source directly and check the direct DOI or try searching the exact reference if necessary. Okay, the guidelines bring several changes. Okay, it's working. And it's done. Let's see what we got here. We have sources in the end. Let's click, are they real? Do they work? Okay, this is a PDF file. Great. We go here as well. You know, the models are developing, and right now they are not pointing you to the specific place. But this is a thing that big corporations are working on, and I think in a few months we'll get like models helping us to point specific place there where they got information. Because even 3 months ago we didn't even have this kind of approach that AI models is searching by its own. So, and the last thing, because it's AI model, it and we gave it task 300 words. Let's check count words. Okay, and I want like just to see if it's really 300 watts here. 290. So as you see, when we work with the reasoning models, they perform tasks really great, and they give us specific sources. They not only give you like an answer immediately, they look around. If you want, it's really interesting to read this thinking process, because sometimes it's even more interesting than get the final answer, because here you can see how AI models works, why it works this way, and have it like has it went to like really important places and looked through specific information, and is it correct or not. So basically, this is a key way to avoid hallucinations. And if you like have this kind of tasks, just use reasoning models. And if you have, because if you give this kind of task, let's try, today we're working split screen. I think it's good for us to compare. Let's try to give this and us question to GPT-4o. And you'll see this is searching, GPT is searching. Here's a concise summary. And it went to some places as well. Source not found. Okay, it have 15 sources. Maybe it's correct, maybe or not. But basically, I trust O3 model more. But maybe it's even correct here. So, but of course, well, there will be some problems. And the next step, we'll talk about hallucinations on lesson number 4. We're going to discuss a lot about research process, and I will show you the key element. It's a deep research tool. It's here around deep research. I want to like save something for the next lesson, so I don't want to show you this right now. But I'll show you like if even this works not great for you, there are some things to try also. Basically, this was Maria asked for temperature. I want to show you this. This is really advanced level, but it's if you want to be like Maria and dive into very specific things, I'll show you. So what does mean temperature? When we are working with AI models, we can set temperature. What does temperature means? It's basically about how model is creative or not. Because when we set here in AI Studio, we can tweak this. We can see we can change temperature from 0 to 2. And if temperature is high, the AI models will be creative. But because of that, it can hallucinate a lot. But if we use more to 0, it will be more like search engine. I don't suggest to use temperature 0 because it turns it's like cuts like ability of AI to generate some really interesting stuff. But if you want to hallucinate it really like much less, how to say this? Do not hallucinate at all. We need to lower our temperature. So for example, we can like use it all free, and just for example, we can just a second, we'll copy this, paste it here, and we'll say give me summary with specific quotes. And because of the temperature is very low, we are expecting that it will give us really specific quotes, not generated ones. Let's see. Here's a quote. We'll copy this and search for it. We don't have it. Okay. Just a second. I don't know how it's formatted in here. Let's try to find it. State instruction. Just a second. I'll copy some part of it because I don't know. Sometimes formation is works bad. This focused update provides a new revised recommendations for 2021 new guidelines. Yeah, you see here because the formation is it has like enter button here, and because of that it works. It wasn't that specific. Okay, but still we have this specific quote in our article. Let's try with this quote, for example. Just a second. Table 4 states how it got table. Table recommendation table 4 states. Okay, basically I believe that it's table 2, table 3, table 3, table 3.
T2 DM, it is type 2 diabetes.
Thank you. Okay. It's somewhere here. Here in patients. Well, I think we found this. Yes, this is it. It's as you see, it even states correct. Like it's really recommended table 4. Yeah, I see I have a question in the chat. Is it allowed to upload a medical article from medical journals on a ChatGPT because ChatGPT has no access to journals or PubMed? You pay. So I download the article from PubMed and can I upload it to ChatGPT for interpretation or it's forbidden? You know, basically this article I downloaded is free. And if it's mentioned publicly, it's allowed somehow to use it because we are not training models on it. We are just using it for non-commercial and personal purposes. But if you are working on like with some like bought data and you like paying for something or it's paid article, something like that, it's basically it's not good to use it in public AI models like ChatGPT or something else. You can use them on your local models like DeepSeek or Gwen or something like that. Like this, we have discussed this on a previous lessons that we have local models and they are not storing in public models. Thank you for your question. Yes, Tanya.
But in any case, you can put it and summarize and work on these articles as well. It's better on Gemini as in ChatGPT, but you can do it. So it's not, it will not block you, what I mean.
Yeah, basically, yes. So I think this was all. And right now is a question time. I hope you have some questions. I'll turn off my screen, and if someone is okay with turning camera or microphone on and ask some questions, please. I think we have it's already more than an hour. Times runs fast. I thought it's a little bit less.
Maybe you have some examples that you tried to get the answers from ChatGPT, but you didn't get what you wanted. So we can discuss it.
You know, it's a little bit hard for right now to get this kind of examples because of the GPT for free, and because of the deep research. I can't even think about this kind of requests. Yeah, I'm thinking about, you know, a few days ago, I was talking with a lawyer because of some thing I wanted to discuss. And before that, I went to ChatGPT. Yes.
Aan het stip wacht. Allora,
Ye-
io sì.
Yes.
Sì, oder?
Maybe it's okay. Okay. So I was preparing for the talk to talk with a lawyer, and ChatGPT found exactly correct part of the law, and it was totally correct. So I don't know. I can't give this kind of examples right now because there are a variety of tools we can use. I think that's all because it's more than 1 hour already, and I'm very glad that almost 50% were here today and have listened to this. And if you have questions, please, you have moment right now to ask it personally. And but if it's you want to do it privately, you can always write me in a WhatsApp or in our group. And I think that's it. Next week we'll have again this a lesson, and it will be about turning your voice into actions, like getting reports or writing letters, something like that. And one introduction and announcement. I should have told you this earlier in the beginning of the lesson, but right now we're offering CME how to say
Credits.
Credits, yes.
Credits.
Tokens. Tokens are everywhere. We are providing SME credits, and if you need them, just write in a WhatsApp. We'll calculate them in the end of the course, and we'll give you certificates. Maria will sign them, and you'll get them. So they are totally accredited. Yes. Thank you for that you were here. If you can write in the chat, was it interesting for you or you got something valuable, I would be very glad. In any case, thank you for coming, and I hope it was valuable for you.
Truly very helpful.
Eugenia, Tanya, thank you very much. Okay, okay, thank you very much.
So please really prepare your cases if you have something that we can really discuss it again.
Yes.
It will be a much more easy to discuss real cases where you had some difficulties.
Yes, totally. Thank you very much for coming. Bye-bye.